So I just wanted to quickly show how we can do multiplication in a few different ways. So if we have 32 times 74, there's a few different ways we can show that. The first way is we can show it using the standard algorithm. So we can start here in this place. We can do 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 3 is 12. Now most people just say, oh, you put a 0 here because that's just what you do. But really the reason we're putting a little 0 here is because we're moving to the tens place. So now we're going to do 7 tens times 2, that's 14. Then we have 7 times 3, which is 21 plus 1, 22. And now we add up our two parts. 8 plus 0 is 8, 4 plus 2 is 6, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 0 is 2. So that's one way we can show a 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. Another way is using our area model. We know when we find area of a rectangle, it's like length times width. So we put one of our numbers, one of our factors on one side, and one of our factors on the other. Now you can look at this box and you see this doesn't really make sense because 74 looks shorter than 32. So when you draw your area model, you actually want to try to make it as accurate and proportional as you can. Okay, so the first thing you do is you decompose your factors into unit form or like expanded form. So this is 30 plus 2. And I'm going to draw a line down here to show that this piece is 30 and the other piece right here is 2. Now I decompose 74. I decompose that into 70 plus 4. Again, I draw a line to split it to show that this piece right here is 4 and this piece is 70. Now all I need to do is find the area of each rectangle. So for this one right here, I need to find the area of 70, because that's this side, times 30. Well that's kind of tricky, so I can put it in unit form. That's 7 tens times 3 tens. Okay, well, I know 7 times 3 is 21, and 10 times 10 is 100, and 21 times 100 is like if I put 21 in a place value chart, and I shifted it 2 places to the left, and I know that would be 2100 or 2100. Next, I can find the area of this rectangle right here. So what I first need to do is I need to take the length, which is over here on this side where the triangle is. So the length of this piece right here is 70. And the width right here is 2. So 70 times 2. Again, if I need to change that to unit form, I could say 7 tens times 2, which is 2 ones. I know 7 times 2 is 14. So I have 14 tens, which is the same thing as 14 times 10. Or you put 14 in your chart and shift it 1 place to the left, which is 140. Next, I can find the area of this rectangle right here. I know this piece right here is 4. And I know this piece right here is the same as up here because there's my triangle. So I do 4 times 30. Again, I could say that's the same thing as 4 times 3 tens. And I know 4 times 3 is 12. So it'd be 12 tens, which is the same thing as 120. And then lastly, I find the area of this rectangle. This little piece right here is 4. This little piece right here, if I look up to the top, is 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. Now my last step with my area model is to add up all of my partial products. 2100 plus 140 plus 120 plus 8. 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 2 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 0 is 2. So I got a product or answer of 2,368. And you can see that that matches my product with the standard algorithm. Now what I'm going to show you is how to connect these two models with partial products using kind of like a list way. So we have 74 times 32. Okay, so the first thing I do is I start right here in my ones place. So first I'm going to multiply 2 ones times 4 ones. Okay, well, I know 2 times 4 is 8, and then it's in the ones place, so I have 8 ones. Next, I'm going to multiply the same first digit on the bottom. I like to circle it that way. I know I start there first. So 2 ones, just like in the standard algorithm, we're going to go up this way. Times 7, but it's in the tens place. So times 7 tens. Well, I know 2 times 7 is 14, and 1 times 10 is 10. So 14 times 10 is 140. Okay. All right, next, I'm going to move from this circled place to this place right here. So now I'm working with this 3, and it's in the tens place. So I'm doing 3 tens times 4, and it's in the ones place. So I know 3 times 4 is 12. 10 times 1 is 10. So 12 times 10 is 120. And lastly, I'm still going to be there with that 3 in the tens place. And the last digit I need to multiply it by is right up here. It's a 7, and it's in the tens place. So I know 3 times 7 is 21. 10 times 10 is 100. And 21 times 100 is 2100s, or 2100. My last step, just like the area model, is to add up my partial products. And when I add those up, I get the same product.